Okay, so this video is titled "The Female Rap Wave is Over for Good. We Lost the Plot." This is by Cold Juice. This is my first time watching this guy's channel. So yeah, let's get into it. See what it's all about.
Is it just me, or do you all also feel like female rap is just completely like just in the toilet? And when I say in the toilet, I mean even worse than it was a year ago. And even a year ago, it was trash. Even 2 years ago, it was awful. Like,
I mean, the like rap music these days is just it's utter garbage. It's utter garbage. It's just trash. It's just all trash. If it's not everybody's shaking their ass, they're twerking online. It's all about their ass being in front of the camera. I mean, this is even coming from Instagram time. Like when Instagram was starting to become a thing, everybody was started off taking pictures of themselves, doing things in the park, everyday life. And then it slowly started to transition on some, pardon my French, but on some whole shit where everybody had their asses in the camera. And that was how you took pictures nowadays, with your ass straight up in the camera. So now, it's just a cultural takeover. Like your ass is in the camera. That's all people care about nowadays. BBLs, Brazilian butt lifts. That's all they care about. Just the ass in the camera, twerking all the time. That's all it's about right now.
I really feel like female rap is at a genuine all-time low, and I really genuinely do feel like in a few years the genre will be going extinct. It will be going extinct. Now some of y'all may say, well, genres can't go extinct, genres can't die. What do you mean? You can always get in the studio and make a song for that genre. It can't ever die. People want to become rappers every single day now, every single day. That's the problem,
Yeah, that
bitch.
is the problem. Yeah, that is. Well, this girl looks crazy, but yeah, that is the problem. It's oversaturated. Like the genre is oversaturated. There are too many people trying to do the same thing. So if everybody is the same, and everybody is trying to be like their one another, then everything is going to start to sound very bland and very boring. If everybody is twerking on stage, everybody is trying to be the next Nicki Minaj, the next Cardi B, even though I think Cardi B's music was mostly trash as well. She had some good songs, but it's mostly trash. But they're all trying to be just like each other. So, people are going to get tired of it real fast.
That's the problem. If everybody's doing something and there is no threshold on what you need to be able to win, then that's when the entire pool becomes trash.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why the genre is dying. Got you there. All right. Now, I don't think that everybody who makes rap music or female rap music is terrible, like terrible, because I think it goes from like good to trash. Nobody's exceptional or amazing. Nobody's dope. Nobody is like changing the genre. Like, the only people who have really changed female rap is Nicki Minaj.
This is the problem. Like, this is it. I think TikTok has played a major role in it as well. Everybody, like, I remember when TikTok was starting to trend. I'm barely on TikTok. I don't really do social media that well, like outside of like business ventures and stuff like that. But I remember when TikTok was starting to trend. It was like everybody was just doing the same thing. It's like they were being brainwashed to be like puppets on a string. Everybody is on the same string, doing the same dance, you know, singing the same songs, and it never made sense. Like nothing they were doing was sensible. Nothing had any real art to it. There wasn't any real thought that went into it. Everybody was just doing the same robotic movements, having the same voice, singing the same songs. It was stupidness on repeat. Like everybody was just dumb, and what I'm saying is that everybody was just copying each other. Everybody was a clone of themselves. So, it's so into the culture to just be like everybody else, and there's no real originality. And it's not even isolated to the female rap music genre. It's all of them. Even our local music, everybody sounds the same. I remember when you used to have Beanie Man and Bounty Killer, right? Though they are two completely different types of artists. How they rap, they DJ, the lyrics they use, they're both lyricists in their own rights. But Bounty Killer could never sound like Beanie Man, and Beanie Man could never sound like Bounty Killer. But they were two very unique individuals making very good music. And nowadays, I cannot tell the difference between. I don't even. I'm not even gonna try because I don't even know their names. I don't remember their names. I don't listen to their music any at all because it's all garbage.
Lauren Hill. I would even say Lil Kim and Foxy Brown. Other than that, they're not doing it. And mind you, the most latest girl to debut out of the people I just named was Nicki Minaj. So therefore, since Nicki Minaj, we haven't had anybody that's worth listening to. Now I want to get into some of the content that has pissed me off with female rap recently. As of recently, female rap, they have flipped around the power dynamics back to the man. When Nicki Minaj came out, when Lauryn Hill came out, they were trying to really empower the girls and make them feel confident in who they are. You pretty, you smart, you don't need no man, you T, you don't got to give up your box. No, 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 no.
Mm-hmm.
We have now gotten to a point where the conversation is, if a man doesn't want to touch you, F you, suck you, lick you, if a man don't think your butt is big, if you ain't twerking, if you ain't throwing it back for a man, if you ain't using a man for his money, then you're trash. Like, we have changed the conversation to where it was once, go to school, get your education, be independent, be smart, to now, oh, you need a man for money and you need to make sure you give him your body too, or else you don't.
Yeah, I think it was always about that part of the industry was always there. Like, even with some of Beyonce's music, like there were artists that always portrayed the more sexual side of music. So they were always, shaking up their bodies, talking about how much they can get from a man, stuff like that. So, I don't think this is anything new. I think it got very prevalent now. I think almost all of the artists these days are singing the same types of home music, pretty much. But I don't think this is anything new. So I'm not sure where he's going with this.
You're not really that girl. And yes, Nicki Minaj and other rap girls have always shown their body, but it was more from a state of empowerment. It was more so for a state of real, like,
What kind of empowerment? What kind of empowerment? Showing your body. How is that empowering? How is that an empowering thing to shake your ass in front of a camera for millions of people to see? How is that empowering? I mean, getting an education, getting a good job, those things are empowering. Like, and you can also make good music. Those things are empowering. Like previously mentioned, like Lauryn Hill. She is empowering. She would be an icon for all female rappers. She should be an icon for all female rappers. Like, they should want to be just like her. She makes empowering music. Like, showing your body online, that's not very empowering. You're pretty much like an online prostitute, showing men your tits and ass for money. That's pretty much what it is. So I don't see what's so empowering about it, but uh,
actual, like, woman empowerment. Now the girls are showing it for attention, clicks, and views. Back then, it was not just the sole purpose of the marketing. It was just a little, talking point, a little bit of a little, a little scandal. Now the girls, every time they're doing marketing for their TikToks, for their music videos, for their photo shoots, their butt is out, and it's not and like they're naked. Like, at this point, we have walking streetwalkers who are cosplaying as rappers. These girls might as well be pimps. These girls might as well start OF's account. Seriously. I mean, I'm just being real.
oh no, that's the backup plan. That's the backup plan. That's why they do it, because if rapping doesn't work, they're trying to trap a guy, right? And if they can't get the guy, it's OF. That's what I'm saying. It's just digital prostitution. Like they're selling their bodies to the highest bidder, whether it be their fans through the music videos or whatever, or to some guy, some rich guy that they're trying to entrap by showing them, her their bodies, or you know they're trying to sell it to some simps on OnlyFans. So it's all pretty much digital prostitution. Like, I'll give you my body if you give me money. That's essentially what it is. Like, there's no going around it, and it's not even new. It's not new. It's just that because we have the internet now, people can actually see more of what has been already going on. So, you know, granted, the culture has shifted more towards debauchery. So that probably half explains why it's so prevalent right now.
Okay, we're getting to the point now where the power is no longer in being confident, it's about needing a man. And you can also notice this shift in that conversation because the rap girls are now getting into all these.
Yeah, I finally found where I was. Sorry about that, man. My family came home, and then when I started back the video, I was just talking. The video was not recording. I was just yapping away. Oh my god. But yeah, let's continue. Let's continue. I was so far down, man. I was just chatting away, talking to myself. Well, I'm talking to myself now, but this is different.
Power is no longer in being confident, it's about needing a man. And you can also notice this shift in that conversation because the rap girls are now getting into all these relationships and every single day is a new man, new drama. That's because they have allowed the narrative to change. Back in the day, the rap girls wasn't parading around a man. I mean, yes, Biggie was with Kim, Nicki was with Safari, and Lauryn Hill had her man, but it wasn't the focal point of her career. Like, for example, Nicki Minaj was on stage with Safari, and people didn't know for years that they were dating until it came out years later. Everybody thought he was, her hype man. You know what I'm saying? These new girls have made the men the focal point of their careers, and it's gotten terrible now. Lotto, she's now a new mascot for being pregnant now, for being a rapper who's pregnant. Megan is the new mascot for being a pass around in the industry. Like these.
Yeah, this goes back to what I was saying. Like, well, I'm not sure if I was saying it before. Anyways, this goes back to what I was saying, that yeah, that's just a part of the trend. You show your body online. You try and get a man. Try to, if the man gets you pregnant, then that's a plus, especially if he's rich. Or, you know, you're a pass around like Megan the Stallion. You're just a pass around trying to find that guy that's going to give you. Ah, fucking hell, bro. Why? Yeah, cut that out. But yeah, you're like Megan the Stallion. You're like this pass around that's trying to, trap a guy. You know, like if you don't get the guy, then the next step, OnlyFans, where you got a ton of simps online just ready and willing to throw millions of dollars at you just so that you can show your body online. Like, this is the trend. This is the trend. You know, if rap music doesn't work, you try and get a guy. If you don't get the guy, you sell your body on OnlyFans. So it's digital prostitution. That's what it is.
These people are now mascots for just terrible topics. Also, I feel like there is also a lack of creativity problem going on. A lot of these girls don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to brand themselves. They don't know how to be consistent with the branding. They don't understand how to curate a world outside of freaky visuals. They don't know how to talk about things that give them depth. They don't know how to get into different storytelling elements. They just know one thing. They're so one track minded.
Yeah, all they know how to do is to shake their ass in front of the camera. That's literally all there is to it. That's all they know, and that's all they will portray. Nothing more, maybe even less because they seem to be getting worse and worse in the debauchery business.
And that has been a complaint for years. That's like, we always knew that. That's not new at all. But we really have noticed this recently with the whole Spin That Bag song, Cardi B's new song. When she put out that song, Aha. How old are we, 5? Are you at the playground? What's going on? Like, we are losing the plot here. And even if the girls are not doing, the terrible music, the music is just boring. It's boring. It's
Yeah,
repetitive.
that's what I've been saying. It's very boring. It's very repetitive. They're like robots. Like the whole TikTok trend. They're all robots copying each other, singing the same song, dancing to the same tune. You know, is they're all the same. They're the same people, and it's all trash. It's all trash. They're not even trying to copy somebody that's you know trying to make some groundbreaking music. Trying to copy somebody that's trying to shake up the industry, trying to do things differently, trying to you know carve their own path or whatever. They're copying garbage, and I don't know, man. This generation is just the next generation is growing up on this garbage, and they're just emulating the rubbish that they're feeding themselves through the music and through the arts in general, like even the movies. They're all just repeat, rinse and repeat garbage. Rinse and repeat garbage. That's all it is. Just straight trash.
At this point. Even if it isn't like, freaky, it's boring. We're bored. Look at Doja Cat. Doja Cat put out a whole new album, V. It's flopping, because people are bored. People are getting bored of the rap girls. And the only songs that kind of trend or get clicks now are songs that really produce terrible, toxic messaging towards the community, aka Spin That Bag by Carisha. Now, I want to talk, y'all. What do y'all think is going to be able to change the conversation when it comes to female rap? What can we do? What can happen? I think number one, we need to stop letting everybody in. Everybody cannot get clicks and views. Okay, we're tired. Everybody cannot get clicks and views. Everybody cannot get in because they're popping or they're pretty or they're somewhat cute. Okay, it's getting annoying to me. Now, I've also noticed that we're entering a new age of clones. Like, clones is like the new thing now. If you like, nobody is coming in with their own identity. It's like, okay, who are you cosplaying? Okay, I'm gonna cosplay her then. Okay, so you want to be her? Okay, I'm gonna be her then. I'm gonna be her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're copying one another, and they're copying garbage. Like like and that's the thing. Like, if somebody comes out now, this is why I like Post Malone. Post Malone is his own person. He makes his own music, and it sounds really good. If you don't like it, you don't like it, and he doesn't care. He keeps making his music, and who likes it will be drawn to him. And he's a standout artist because he does his own thing his own way. Unlike the rest of these guys, I don't even know their name, man. There's like I like 21 Savage, but like I like some of his music, but most of his music is it sounds the same. Same thing with what's that other guy? See what I mean? I can't even remember their names right now. They're just clones of themselves. They're all the same. They all sound alike, and it's just what they're singing is just utter garbage. And I don't know why this is the new black culture, because if this is black culture, then I'm white.
Like, why is that your conversation? Why are we having a big group of cosplayers coming into an industry where you come into the game, you get inspired by, but y'all hoes are literally canal streets. Canal Street, like, you are just dupes. You're a dupe. And it's embarrassing to see. I really feel bad for y'all because I really feel like we don't have anybody who, like, how, like, in every generation, right, there's a new artist that comes up and everybody knows, oh, they're next. They're going to be the one. They're going to be the star. We don't have that. Only person I will say who has that potential but they have not been living up to it is Doechii and Doja Cat. I will always say Doechii and Doja always have that, like, creative appeal and that bigger than life creativity thought process, and I always love that, and I'm always give them their tens for that because at the end of the day, they do give different perspectives and arts. But also, Doechii isn't consistent enough. That leads me to my next point. These girls are not hungry no more. They're not hungry. Why are you taking 3 years off to drop an album? What is going on? Back in the day, you had to drop an album every year, 4 singles a year. You doing feature runs every like it was a hunger, it was a sport, it was a challenge, it was a competition. The hunger is gone. Like there's no like it's really screwed right now. Okay, all these girls want to do is just get a good beat, get their hair done, get a BBL, rap about a man, and twerk fast on camera. Oh, and you can't forget, you gotta also talk about how wet you get as well. Oh my God, whatever. How could I forget this big part as well?
Yeah, yeah. Like I'm saying, the debauchery is on another level. I don't know how that song became trending, how it became so popular. Like WAP WAP from Cardi B. Like this is what I'm saying. I like some of her songs, but she makes a lot of stupid music. Like it doesn't make any sense why people are listening to it, and they're embracing this as black culture, right? This is the culture that they want to share with the world as black people. Like as black people, I think that we should be more uplifting, more we should make more conscious music, you know? We should try and uplift our community to try and do better, you know? Like this is literally like this is embarrassing at this point. Like the fact that that song became so popular should be an embarrassment to black people. Like we came from men like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. Imagine if Martin Luther King came traveled forward in time and decided that she was going to turn on the radio and listen to some jams. He'd probably just keel over and die from embarrassment. Like this is what he marched for. This is what he sacrificed himself for. Like it's embarrassing at this point. Like black people need to do a lot better than this.
You also have to rap about how you're the baddest girl in the game. That's the part of everybody's like, come on now, like these topics. Oh, I have a Birkin bag. I have a Birkin bag. Oh, I have a Birkin. But nobody cares about y'all Birkins no more. I'm also getting tired of this lifestyle rap. Like everybody's doing lifestyle rap. What happened to arts? Where's the art? Lifestyle. You're not a vlogger, bitch. Y'all are not vloggers. Y'all are acting as if you all are influencers. Actually, no, you all are influencers. You're influencers with a camera. Every time Lotto does a music video, her video is giving vlogs. Okay. Every time Glorilla raps about her music, she's definitely more interesting than Lotto, and she has better songs, but her music also kind of can feel flat sometimes. It's like everybody's talking about what they own, what they do, what they want to be, what they want to eat, but nobody's actually coming up with concepts anymore. And also I realize this too. The albums from rap girls they all are terrible. They all are terrible. They're not cohesive. They don't have any grand just point of existing. It's just compilation album. Like these like the rap girls, every time I hear they have a new album coming out, okay, compilation time. It's just we're gonna throw in every song we made within the past 2 years into a project and call it an album and give it some random title. Like, no, nobody makes albums that are good in the rap world anymore. And even some of the men too. Let's not get too comfortable. But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not just isolated to the female rappers. Like the male rappers, it's all like bang bang, just gun music, you know, how much girl them can get, stuff like that. It's just it's very boring. It's very boring. Very boring. And it's in all of the other genres as well. Like there's no originality anymore. Even in the movie industry, there's no originality anymore. It's all copy and paste, and then they try and push it out for a quick cash grab, right? So it's like the future is looking really bleak. If this is all there is, there needs to be like a hard reset, like a hard reset, on the entire industry. entire music industry just a hard reset. Everybody starts over from scratch, start over the grind. It's just like I think that's probably like the only way for you to actually get some good music. Start everybody at base level, and then the good ones would rise up to the top. Right now, I think it's so bad that it almost seems intentional, right? Like somebody is trying to destroy our culture. That's why they're promoting these awful artists to be the face of our culture. When we all know that black people doesn't do not represent themselves like this. The fake ass, the fake tits, fake mouth, fake nose, fake eyelashes, fake hair. I don't know who keeps selling you these things, but and they sell it as something that's sexy. But men don't like this stuff. Men don't like this stuff. Like we will look at it from afar, but to wife you up like that, like that's not happening. Like that's not happening. That's why they can't find. That's why they can't keep a man. Even when they do find one, they can't keep them because nobody wants that. Nobody wants to carry home a fake dolly to their mom. Nobody wants that. So it's just I don't know who's feeding this as the face of black culture, but like we as black people, we need to rise up above this. Like that's the only way for it to stop. Like we have to say no at some point in time.
I really feel like right now it is just becoming terrible. We have Trim, we have a lot of those girls coming up right now, the new girls, they coming up right now, and it's just terrible right now. Like nobody understands what's going on. I think also we're just entering a space where rap in general is just on a decline, period. And, people don't really want rap because rap doesn't represent what it used to anymore. Rap used to represent skill, talent, creativity, cockiness, confidence, not needing anybody but yourself and a pen and just talent. These girls don't even have pens anymore. It's becoming common now to have ghostwriters. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay. Also, I have noticed too that the game used to be about who can showcase confidence the best and make it look effortless without compromising on their morals. Okay,
No,
now
no, they have no morals. What are you talking about? They have no morals at all. Like they literally get naked in front of a camera for millions of people, billions of people to see. What morals? What morals are you talking about? And this is what they're promoting to the kids, so that the kids come up just like them or even worse. So it's only going to get worse from here unless we just stop supporting them altogether. Like let the industry die, and then from the ashes, better ones will come up. The real artists will come up from that. Like this is insane.
you don't have to have morals anymore. Like you don't have to have any morals in the rap game. Like you don't like, oh, I copied her and I stole her flow and I stole her aesthetic and
By the way, these are all kids. Like let's be real. Let's be real. These are all kids. These are all kids listening to this garbage music and emulating it. That's why they have no behavior. If you see a child on the road these days, they're practically half naked. And I don't know where the parents are to allow them to even come out on the road dressed like that. Like my daughter could never do that. I would never allow it. So I'm telling you, man, like black culture is in trouble, serious trouble.
I have ghostwriters and like all I care about is getting money and having a man and like it's like there's no there's no direction here. But it's okay because as time goes on, I noticed that sometimes these moments are what allows real talent to come back. When the industry gets so broken and things get so messed up, the only thing that is available is for real talent to come through. So hopefully that is what happens next. I'm looking forward to it. I miss bars, I miss concepts, I miss everything that was nice about female rap. I miss the feminine energy, genuine feminine energy, the confident energy. Like, let's bring that back. But, child, comment down below. Okay, I remember being like just in middle school, just loving the raps and just loving the way that the music was sounding. Like it just, you know what I'm saying? Do y'all relate to that too? But comment down below your thoughts. All I got for you in this video. And please be honest.
Yeah, man. Like I appreciate this video. I think I think more people need to shine a light on what is happening, what is actually happening to black culture. Like too many people have their heads buried in the dirt. Like they try to pretend as if black culture isn't transforming into some hideous monster. Like they try to pretend like, oh, this is the best it's ever been. Look how many successful people, success stories we're having because of this. This boom in the industry, in the music industry, in the rap industry. Like, look at all these amazing things black people are doing, but it seems like a setup, because whereas more of these women are making more money than they've ever made or could ever dream of, like the message that they're pushing out to the younger generation is just, it's so harmful. Like the damage that they're doing, like it's almost irreversible for some of these women, for some of these young girls, because they're going to grow up with the same type of mentality as a Cardi B, and they're going to think that, oh, that's because they hear it in the songs, they hear it in the music, that they think that, this is how it should be applied in the real world, when it doesn't work that way. And sooner or later they're going to want to get into relationships, long-term relationships, despite how they might be feeling right now, where, with the whole sexual liberation and stuff like that, everybody is going to want, they're going to want, at some point in time, they're going to want to settle down into a long-term relationship, and they're going to find out that the different attitudes and the different behaviors that they've been raised up in by this culture is going to be a detriment to their ideas of a long-term relationship, because no respectable man is going to want to deal with a woman like that, who has no self-respect to even cover themselves on the road, much less in front of a camera for millions of people to see. Not to mention the fake all the plastic surgeries that they're idolizing, the fake butts, the fake breasts, the fake hair, the fake nails, fake eyelashes. Everything is fake. Even their personality is fake. It's all made of plastic. No self-respecting man wants that. So they're going to find out the hard way. Life is a bitch, so they're going to find out sooner or later, whether it be somebody like me telling them, or they're going to run into what they call the wall. And the wall is going to make them realize that reality is not as kind as these so-called influencers and rappers are making it out to be. So anyway, that's all I got for this video. If you like this video, make sure to share it with your friends, like and subscribe. I'm here by myself this time. There's no Sunny share with me. She kind of came home late, so I just whipped up this video by myself. I saw it and I just like, let me just do a quick one. All right, that's it. That's all I got. Peace. Keep me warm.